here, My Global Mind, your online home for rock and heavy metal. We're at Bloodstock 2019, and we're here with Sean from Thy Art Is Murder.
There you go.
So, yeah, great show this morning. We really enjoyed it.
Thanks, man.
This is your first time playing at Bloodstock, is that right?
Yeah.
How did you find the festival compared to other festivals you played?
It was awesome, yeah. We had a good response from the crowd, and it was a bit windy, but a bit muddy. But first thing I saw when I got out of bed was, just mud everywhere. I'm like, my shoes are going to be fucked. But whatever.
But you've done other European festivals?
No, it's not just here. In Germany, and the other day in Belgium too, we had crazy winds and stuff. So, but then other days it's super hot and too much. We're just whingers. We're just like whinging. You know?
So you recently released Human Target, July, I think, sometime in July.
Yeah.
How's that going down with fans?
Most of what I've seen has been really positive. I think it's sold pretty good. Live, the new songs seem to have a decent response. So
the crowd seemed really into it. There was great response as well when when he encouraged everyone to go over the top at the end with the crowd surfing. And
that's probably the main indication is if it's not a snooze fest when you play
good energy,
a new song, then
especially it was quite early in the day as well, and so people were up though. People turned out. That was good.
The crowd was great. It was awesome.
So you guys, I think you've a tour with Cannibal Corpse coming up in October. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's like 5 or 6 weeks in the States with them, and we've been hanging for that tour for a while. We share a sound guy, and he tour manages them, and we've kind of weaseled our way in, you know. And but we love that.
How many dates is that?
It's like 5 or 6 weeks, pretty long, but I think that's really good for us, and it'll be a good chance for us to play to some of the older metalheads that maybe haven't given our band a look.
I mean, Cannibal Corpse have been around like 30 years or something. They've been around a long time. Would you consider those to be one of your influences, or would you a band you would have listened to yourself?
Yeah, for sure.
That's
like OGs of death metal, you know. So our band wouldn't exist without Cannibal Corpse or any of the other, Deicide or fucking any of the.
You're going about 12 years or 13 years now. What's the death metal scene like in Australia?
We got a lot of great bands. It's not so big, but the population is so much smaller, I guess. But Psychroptic are like one of the best death metal bands in the world, and our mates, in my opinion, our mates in Distant Tomb, they play in like brutal, some slam stuff, and like there's good bands, and they have a good, it's a good scene, but I don't think we have the population to get big numbers to extreme metal shows.
And not a lot of very close neighbours to travel to. For example, Ireland, England, Europe are all quite close together. Australia, you're so far.
It's a bit of a it's a bit for a band to take the leap and go spend the money to go over and play either in the States or here. And
obviously Chris made a bit of a jibe at Parkway Drive from the stage earlier today. Are you guys, are you actually friends? Is it a playful jibe or?
No, we've toured with them over the last few years. Like, I don't even know how many tours we've done with them, but we did one. It was a full world tour, and they probably see more of us than they'd like. But no, they're awesome. I think CJ's been cheeky.
I guessed it was just a little bit of a joke, but are you going to stay around and see them tonight, or what's your schedule?
We don't leave till 11, so I'm hoping they get to play though.
Well, actually, the wind stops all bands on the main stage at the moment. So you guys were lucky that your set
just squeezed in.
Hopefully it'll continue soon enough. I know Cradle of Filth lost their spot. I don't know what's going to happen with that now.
It sucks for the punters because it's but I mean there's still shit going on. Everyone's gonna have a good time.
I mean the smaller stages are still going and everything. Tell us more about the new album. Do you have some more singles or videos coming out to go along with that?
I think we're going to have some guitar playthroughs for some of the singles that are already out. I feel like, yeah, all the video clips and stuff are out already. So we did like 4 singles. So, but who knows? There might be another one in there. But yeah, it's been good. Trying to keep it interesting. With the
what about any other tours coming up then, other than Cannibal Corpse, one we already mentioned?
I think we're gonna have a few shows back at home over like through December, and then probably back over here early next year.
Yeah. So. Do you obviously Australia being an original British Commonwealth and everything? Do you think Brexit is going to affect you guys in any way, or your visas or anything like that, travelling?
Maybe. Because going into Europe, maybe because we're part of the Commonwealth, they might give us a hard time. I don't know.
Example,
I've got no idea.
Did you need to get a visa to come here now this time?
Man, it was easier than ever. I didn't even have to fill out a form. I don't know what happened. The custom officer made a joke that Trump paid $4 million, so we didn't have to fill out forms. I don't know. He was joking, but no, we never have a hard time coming in.
Yeah.
So we do it all proper. We get
of course,
working visas.
And again, Chris made a dig at Trump from the stage as well there today. I gather he's not the biggest fan of Donald Trump.
Yeah. No.
What about the new Prime Minister of the UK, Boris Johnson? Any?
I don't know. He seems like a bit of a doofus. I don't know much, but I think everyone got stoked on him because he rode his bike to work or something. They're like, oh, he's a real, what a real, man of the people. But I got no idea. That's just what
again, because Australia being a British Commonwealth, I'm not even sure how much you see of British politics, however.
Everywhere's fucked. We're fucked too. We're on our like 3rd or 4th Prime Minister that no one fucking voted for. It's like, it's a joke.
You also have a new drummer, a reasonably new drummer. Did Jesse's arrival in the band change the dynamics when you were writing the new album, or?
He's a sick drummer, and I mean it's a little bit different to what Lee would have done or whatever, but did a great job. I don't know if it changed too much, but he fulfilled his role.
Yeah. So did he have much input then?
Yeah. Well, like we kind of like we were writing the songs together, kind of like on the computer with a drum machine. We had a few weeks in the studio before we started, so we were getting ideas together and we're hanging out with Jesse, and he's putting his 2 cents in. But he kind of doesn't do much of his stuff till it's time to record. So we kind of like map out the song, and then he kind of say, oh, we're thinking this kind of drum beat for this kind of riff and that, and he'll get his him and the producer as well will decide, what's appropriate for the song, but kind of like we give him the riffs to do what he does.
With the new album as well, how are you finding physical album sales? Or are you aware of sort of physical album sales versus online streaming, or?
I think it's been decent considering, but every time we release an album, it's getting less and less just because that's how it's heading. Yeah. But I think Spotify and the way that they what they consider to be an equivalent of a unit of which is a physical, like a CD or an album. It's worth however many plays, and I think it takes a while to get that information back. So, but I mean, it's kind of more you can see on YouTube, kind of like the views on the music videos and stuff. That's kind of probably a better indication, but in terms of the industry, they kind of still going off the old school,
Do you still buy physical media? Would you buy a CD or a vinyl, or?
If I really like it, if I kind of find myself buying classic albums that I've listened to in the past. I don't really. But Spotify, I mean, it sucks for the bands that we're not really getting that revenue from album sales. But at the same time, I use it too, and I have an access to listen to all this music for, you know, fucking whatever it is, $11 a month. It's pretty cool. So it's I think if it makes the band more, if more people are listening to the band, it's a good thing for the band because more people are gonna come to the shows and buy t-shirts and stuff like that. Yeah, for a long time the only way we survived was through selling t-shirts on tour.
And so you said you're heading away this evening, so you won't get to see any of the bands tomorrow, like Scorpions or anything.
We're going. Same the other day, we had to get going early to get to the next show, and I end up missing a bunch of bands I've been hanging to see. In Netherlands tomorrow, in Haarlem. It's like close to Amsterdam. Headliner with After the Burial, which are our friends. And we have cool shows there in the past, so it'd be cool.
I may have missed it, but have you guys ever played Ireland?
Never.
Yeah, we'd love to see you there.
I'd love to go,
Yeah, maybe you can work it into this album cycle tour or something.
Well, our booking agent's here today, so maybe we can all corner him and get him. But we met another Irish fella before, and he was saying the same thing, and I've always wanted to go to Ireland because fucking like kind of got Irish blood or whatever. Go and see the motherland, drink a Guinness or whatever. But
well, I think there's a lot of people in Australia who probably have some bit of Irish in them.
Heaps.
So
but hopefully next year,
that would be really great. We hope to see you there, and we'll be there. Okay, well, thank you for your time.
Thank you very much, man.
Enjoy the rest of Bloodstock that you get to see, and thank you very much.
Enjoy the weekend.
Thank you.